right, hello, and welcome back to the Binge Boys podcast. It's nope, it hasn't been a week, boys. It's a holiday special, part trays. Throw it up for the one time for the big C-Miss, Xmas, what? Jesus Christ's birthday, what? Throw it up for Jesus Christo. Alright, so this week, or I guess this holiday, we're back to talk about our holiday special show, which is Supernatural Season 3. But before we get to that, we must introduce ourselves. As always, with you today, my name is Enrique.
Merry Christmas. My name's Eli.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Tristan's back.
Guys, it's the holidays. There's no other show for Christmas Day than Supernatural, especially Season 3, because they make you thankful for family, because the gift that Dean got was death. We found that out. We found that out at the end of Season 2. They said, "Motherfucker gonna die." He traded his life for his brothers because his brother got. His brother got stabbed by Falcon from the Avengers. At the so
exactly.
Like, come on, man, you can't get jabronied by Falcon. He ain't even beat anyone. He's worse than Scarlett Johansson.
I thought you was about to say Scarlet Witch. I was like, excuse me?
No, she's OP as shit if you read the comics on that hoe.
But I mean, she's OP in the movies too, but
oh no,
anyway.
she is pretty OP. But we're not here for comics, we're not here for adventure, we're here for Super Natty, aka Natty Ice, aka Maddie Ice, aka Deanie Dose Bitches. I don't know where I was going with that one.
What?
I don't know where I was going with that one. So we're here to talk about that. So this season, basically the plot line is Sam and Dean. Sam's pissed off at Dean because Dean decided he's gonna fucking die for Sam. And Sam's mad because, you dumb fuck, we are not supposed to kill ourselves for each other. Despite last season, their dad killing himself for Dean. Dean then killing himself for Sam. Thus, they traded 2 lives for 1. We got the 2-for-1 special deal by the end of Season 2. Yeah, I get your soul and your son's soul, and all I get to do is let you keep your other son alive, who's fucking voodoo devil child? All good with me, bro.
Facts.
Fucking Demon King Sam. We got a new persona this season.
Yeah, well, kinda.
So the first one was the one with the Black Hunters, ladies. Nothing happened. So Season 1 just opens with journeying down the wormhole. Sam and Dean, they're hunting still. On the way of hunting, they're looking for shit. The important thing I want to get to right away in this is mine and Eli's favorite female character in Supernatural, arguably.
Yeah.
Our favorite waifu in Supernatural, probably. Correct. Outside of just how, pretty they are, but character waifu. And that is Lisa. See, we get Lisa episode 2. That's straight out the gate this season. I don't know why, Eli, but I thought Lisa was like a season 5 thing.
Yeah, me too. I did not know she came up this quick.
Yeah, me too, obviously.
No matter how they write this fucking show, you cannot convince me that ain't Dean's kid, bro.
That's Dean's kid.
You cannot. That's Dean's kid. I don't care what the tests say. I don't care what the tests say. That's Dean's kid, bro.
Tristan, you saw this.
It's got
for your first time. You watched this for your first time. That's Dean's kid, right?
It's gotta be Dean's kid, dude. I mean, not okay. Just the fact that the whole season, first off, harem continues to grow.
It never stops.
Good
growing.
For my boy Dean.
It's like cancer. Stops. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going.
Even in the first episode, the harem grows a little bit, and then in this one, we get the ultimate wife for Dean.
Yep.
And he's like, nah.
I mean, did he really say no though?
He wanted to say yes.
He wanted to say yes, and we get evidence. Well, you get evidence like very end of the season, like 14 or 15, that he did want to stay because Dean sees Lisa, and they're like on a family picnic, and it's not like he's banging Lisa like he does the other chicks. All Lisa said was, "I love you," and that we're gonna go pick up Ben soon. And I was just like, "Damn, Dean's growing as a character." They're gonna take away that character development.
Dude, Dean can't have any nice things. That's just a fact.
What's character development? I make 15 seasons of the show.
Yeah, exactly, dude. Dude, honestly, this is not spoiling anything, but after finishing season 15, they could have wrapped this shit up in any season they chose with that ending. Holy shit.
Yeah, they could have.
They could have wrapped it up this season. They could have wrapped it up next season. Instead, they decided to drag it on for 10 more seasons just to end it wherever.
Bro, if you could have
Like-
wrapped it up season 1, like all you had to do, you can change one thing in season 1, it's over.
See, that's the thing. Like I enjoy this show because there is multiple seasons, but after like a certain amount of seasons, you're like, how many times are these characters gonna die?
In our Teenage Bounty Hunter episode, I told you about the monkey, how they kept throwing the monkey wrench into into it by just adding new problems. Supernatural, every season's like monkey wrench, monkey wrench, monkey wrench. Like they can't just let you rock out. They're like shit. They're like, okay, this is the final season. Oh no, we got renewed for one more season. All right, we got another one out the back. Monkey wrench. Oh shit, we got renewed again. Monkey wrench. Like they just fucking these characters go through so much bullshit after time.
Yeah, facts, dude.
Really, it's the only episode you need to watch every season is you need to watch the first one and probably the last two. If you watch the first and the last two, you will have the entire like main storyline unlocked for the most part.
See, I feel like most people don't watch it for the main storyline though, including myself. I really liked some of the middle episodes in this season. That being said, I feel like this Christmas episode is great for this because we got a Christmas episode of the podcast because we have a Christmas episode of Supernatural this season.
We do have a Christmas episode. Let's go to that Christmas episode since we started talking about it. So I don't even remember. So this is with the one with the wreaths and the pagan gods. Do you guys know what a pagan god is? Because I don't.
Yes.
They're like just ancient things that people used to just like kind of look up to. They're like gods based. They're just gods. Pagan, I mean, that's just kind of a word, I feel like. You know.
Pagans one time throwing up for the peas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess growing up in the church and learning about some of these things, I learned a little bit more about it. It's I don't want to say it's another. I mean, it's definitely. It's not necessarily another branch of Christianity, but they were. I'm trying to word how I remember.
Is it an Abrahamic religion, basically?
No. They had different like gods and everything, as they kind of alluded to.
Percy Jackson.
The show.
We got Poseidon and Zeus in this hoe.
I mean, where do you think all these evil kids came from? Just kidding, different episode. But I really am trying to remember this. And I can't.
All right, so they made some wreaths
and all that.
They made some wreaths.
How I took it from this episode, I'll try to word it for Tristan. People used to give sacrifices to these pagan gods a long time ago, and then now people won't do that because they don't believe in them, so they started killing. Basically, is the premise.
Yes, we get a new type of demon, and there are pagan goods. Now we got a lot of god play in this one. You know, they've been talking about a lot of gods because we got the tricky boy. It's tricky to rock around. That's right on time. It's Trickster.
The fact that they killed the pagan god with a Christmas tree is fucking wild, dude.
It's wild to me is that they look like Mr. Rogers the whole time. Like, how you doing? Howdy ho, neighbor.
You like to play with blocks?
Don't walk around on my block. Got that AK with the chopper.
Since you brought up the Trickster, actually, I was telling you guys earlier, my favorite episode of all time is in this season.
That's the favorite episode?
That's my favorite episode of all time.
Okay, I thought a different one was your favorite. I'll talk about that after we talk about this one.
The Groundhog Day episode where they keep killing off my boy Dean, and
you just like watching Dean die, huh?
Dude, no, and every day they wake up and the moment. I'm like, dude, I'm hyped, dude. I was like, I don't even like that song, but that show made me like that song, you know.
Song's fire, dude.
But dude, I just love that episode. I don't know why. I've seen that episode more than any other episode. Like, I just go on my own time and just watch that one for funsies.
I think I like so I like that episode a lot too. I think the reason I like that episode a lot is because the fact of you see Sam get so fed up of the bullshit so fast. Like, we see him go through it maybe like 6 to 7 times, like all the way through, and then after that you get the quick version, him being like, I fucking hate it here. She's gonna do this, he's gonna do that, he's gonna do let's go already. I got shit to do, places to be. I'm gonna live this 100 more times, and like he's just doing that. And when he caught the hot sauce, when him and Dean had the little bickering back and
Yeah.
forth, he said,
Yeah.
Sam's a little pansy ass bitch, or whatever he said. That was a
Dude,
good little part.
I love when he's like, Tuesday, pig and a poke. And he's like, yeah, no, Dean, I've been here 100 fucking times.
Yeah, I know. You want the side of bacon.
Yeah.
I want the side of sausage. Chokes on the
Yeah,
sausage.
yeah. He's like, have I done this before? He's like, no. He just jokes on it.
So let me ask you, what's your favorite Dean deaths from that episode? Because I think my two are the one where he chokes on the sausage, and then the dog.
The dog,
dude. Yeah, he's like, "Hey, buddy," and it just flashes to him
Heat
waking up.
of the
Dude, that was
For me, it's him getting hit by a car.
Dude,
That one,
the
that
flip
was
he
fun.
did was amazing.
Dude, I love when he's like, "Where'd I put my keys?"
Dude, so
Dude.
when he gets killed by the car, the next day Sam's telling him about it. He's like, "Did it look pretty cool?"
Yeah, dude, that was so funny. I really enjoyed when I would say it's probably gonna be the sausage or the dog as well for me, but I really like when they put a red herring in this episode with the mystery spot, which I thought was cool. But I like when they tied up the owner of the mystery spot, and Sam is just axing the walls down. And he's like, "Ah!" And Dean's going, bro, it's okay. Sam, what are you doing, bro? Sam's like, trust me, man. Dude, that shit was
And
hilarious.
then he tries to grab the axe, he chops him, and heat of the
Yeah,
that bit is amazing, dude.
Dude, that was
honestly.
so funny.
You know which one I also
God.
forgot was a great one? Was the first time Sam's like, we're just not gonna leave today. He's like, okay, gets back in the shower, and you're boom, heat of the You don't even hear him hit, you just hear him slip, and you already know what time it is.
You hear him scream.
I love this episode because it mixes everything for me. It mixes comedy with Dean dying in so many different ways. It mixes like interest. It's interesting to me, you know, like everything's repeated. I'm like, why is this repeating? It mixes in the red herring and that mystery. And then at the end, dude, when he's like, that guy's never ordered, what was it? Strawberry
syrup.
Yeah. He's like, that guy's, I've been here 100 times. And Dean's like, you're stupid. And then he pulls out the steak with the blood on it. He's like, I know what you are. And that's the trickster. I'm like, oh shit, it's the trickster.
The trickster also looks like that guy from last week too, but that bit's dead now. That bit's dead. I'm not going to repeat it again.
Yeah.
I just wanted to drop that for your knowledge.
No, he doesn't.
But I enjoyed that. I think the cool thing was, because like we said, we had the funny heat of the moment parts. Then we get heel Sam back for a hot minute.
Yeah,
the heel Sam who post after he grabs Trickster, and Trickster's like, yeah, okay, you'll see what I'm gonna do. He does a snap. It's Wednesday. He's like, oh my god, it's Wednesday finally. And then Dean gets fucking shot by the fucking homeless dude who's trying to rob him, and everyone's like, oh my god. And then Sam realizes they ain't gonna reset, buddy. It ain't resetting, dog. It's continuing, and he keeps going, and he lives for like 3 or 4 months. They said without Dean there, and you see what he's doing, and that's good foreshadowing for later in this. Like,
I like
Sam gets on his own.
I like how he progressively gets like calls from Bobby too, where he's like, hey, I saw you took out those vampires. That was cool. Hey, I saw you took out those werewolves. And he's like, I'm looking for the trickster. He's like, I found the trickster. And then Sam comes in, just knows it's not Bobby, and just wrecks his shit. That's so dope.
He had doubt for a minute. Like he stabbed Bobby, and he was like, oh my god.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
He's like, okay, reveal yourself. Oh my god, what did I do? Then he reveals himself.
Yeah, I know. That was hilarious. I don't know. All around, I love that episode.
Trickster was just trying to be a bro that whole episode. He was just trying to tell Sam, you can survive without Dean, brother.
Yeah.
And just
look how good you are without him. Yeah.
I mean, he was just a killing machine at that point. He was just mowing down zombies after zombies, or not zombies, monsters after monsters.
I also thought it was interesting that we got this little time loop episode right after we watched Dark.
Oh yeah,
like, we just watched Dark, all about time loops, time travel, blah blah blah, and then bam, same day over and 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 over again. He said, "Heat of the moment," and I was like, "All right, this is interesting."
So
rise and shine, Sammy. Anyway,
the episode I thought was your favorite which is one of my favorites, is the episode after that episode.
Okay.
Where we get the return of Black Cop Harder.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's dope. I really like that episode.
Because then we get to watch Sam and Dean play Call of Duty Nazi zombies with some people. Which is very fun. As they're just chilling in there, and then fucking Lilith comes in, and not Lilith, Ruby comes in towards the end. She's like, okay, I'm here to help. Where's the cult at? And then dude, oh my god, why did Bobby not clue them in sooner? Like, I
don't know, dude.
Bobby had all the time in the world to be like, I mean, we'll get to that after this because I just brought it up, but
yeah.
So this happens, Ruby shows up, she's gonna save the day. She's like, man, fuck y'all. You lost the call. I hate all of you. I'm leaving. I'm taking my ball. I'm going home. And she goes home. And then it's like, well, we gotta go Call of Duty Nazi zombies these people now. They do that. They were gonna kill that one Mexican girl for the blood of a virgin.
God, dude, yeah. That was wild.
Dude, Dean's little fucking... He's like, you need someone of virtue. Dean's like, I'm pretty virtuous.
That's so funny.
She's like, no, I'm virgin, dumbass. And he's like, who's a virgin?
Yeah. And he's like, wait, you are? And she's like, yeah, by choice. He's like, what?
She's in the corner doing the neck scratches, like, oh, please don't look at me. Doing the gimmick where you don't want to get called on in school.
Yeah. Looking down and shit.
At the end of the episode, when they like let everyone in and they were gonna trap him again, and she's on top with the last cop that was alive. She's like, I'm gonna have so much sex when this is all over. And he like looks at her and she goes, but not with you. I was like, oh,
dude, that was hilarious.
Down goes Frasier. Down goes Frasier.
Bro, what sucks dick is they all died, bro. That's
because
so dumb.
We get the introduction. They call her Big Lily, right?
Dude, yeah.
Lilith pulls up with the white eyes. In Supernatural, it's your eyes that depend, like your rank.
Oh yeah, it is.
If you have the classic black, you're a bum. If you got the yellow, beast. If you got the white, savage. Like it just depends the colors.
I think red's pretty much the same level as black, maybe a little bit lower.
Is it
actually.
red vampire?
No, because that's the Crossroad demons have the red.
So those are more like nefarious demons, not necessarily like attack power. They're more your strategists.
Yeah. There's only there's only one with yellow eyes that I've seen though. Which is Azazel. I don't know. Did they? Yeah, they brought up Azazel's name once this season.
Yes, they did. They finally brought it up.
It's about goddamn time, dude.
Ruby brought it up. Ruby is like, yeah, you guys, when you killed Azazel. He's like, who? He's like, what? You think everyone called him Yellow Eyes?
Dude, honestly, that's how the writing crew did that too, because they were like, for 2 seasons they just called him Yellow Eyes, and then they're like, we should probably give this man a name, bro.
Like
people are
he's dead.
Yeah, people are complaining.
That's one of the first biblical names we get for one of the demons as well.
Yeah.
So I think this is where they started to turn the wheels towards that more biblical stuff, especially with the pagan too that introduced this season. You start seeing where they're kind of looking to go with it.
Yeah. Since you brought it up, Bella. So she's a bitch.
She shows up in episode 3. She also shows up very early.
The rabbit's foot.
Yep, the rabbit's foot.
Yo,
that episode's a fun episode. It's not like necessarily a really good episode. It's not like one of my favorite. It's a fun one though.
Bro, I like seeing them just have terrible luck, dude.
When Sam falls on his face in the parking lot.
Sam losing his shoe in the sewer because he's an idiot.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he's like, I lost my shoe.
Yes, dude. He's just all pouty, looking at Dean.
Doofus.
What's wrong?
Yeah.
How do you lose your shoe, doofus?
Dude. Bella is just smart, dude.
Yeah, so basically, Bella
was smart.
I mean, shoulda, coulda, woulda, biatch. Bella is basically introduced, and she's like a new kind of hunter. Basically, she knows of the supernatural and the occult, but instead of being a patriarch for good, she'd rather make a profit off of it. So she's she's taking the artifacts and selling them to people who are into that shit. Which, I mean, there's a market for everything. Rich people will buy anything. They have too much money.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
they'll be like, "Oh yeah, dude, I want to buy collector playing cards dipped in gold for billions." It's like,
Yeah, pretty
all right,
much
buddy.
actually.
Yeah, so we get introduced to her in episode 3, and she becomes a actual key figure throughout this season.
Yeah, I did not realize that actually. I
And
thought
you
she
know
was
who
in like
else is a key
what's up?
figure? Big Ruby,
Who?
who we did
Oh,
Yeah,
talk about.
yeah.
okay, yes. I
Ruby
was
the
worried you were
demon.
gonna
Yeah.
throw something else in. Good grief.
Yeah.
So I just realized while you guys were talking about Eli's favorites and such, that we'll probably get to mine eventually, but I had two that I really loved in this season. Um, and I was bad or anything. I liked this season. This was a good season, but I had two that I just absolutely loved. Um, and the first one was episode 4 with
Oh my god, I know exactly which episode you're talking about. Yes, the
Oh
how did
bartender
love
episode.
god.
the
God
bartender.
damn it.
Yeah, dude.
I expected that one to be on your
It was
list.
hilarious. That one was good, dude. My man Richie was crazy.
Richie
Richie
the
is dead.
gabagool.
It's spaghetti.
He said the spaghettios, brother. He said, "Where I gotta
Bro,
get
when
home to watch The Sopranos."
Oh my god.
The
when,
gabagool.
when, when Richie went down to the basement with the lady, and he was like, "Oh, I got some oils." She said, "I have toys," and he was like, "Yeah, no, toys trump oils." I was like, "Yo, Richie,
This dude look
my
like
man."
every Italian
man.
dude ever, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Hairy as shit. Fucking a midget.
Gold chain.
With the taco meat out. He's got the chest meat out too.
Yeah.
Great dude. Looking
You
like
see
the
that
main
season and
character.
everything?
This is the main character from Vice City.
Oh my god, he's got the wife beater, just hair popping out that shit.
Oh my goodness. I think my favorite quote from the episode is Dean in the bar, and he's talking to Richie. And he's like, "Damn, I had to go talk to that bartender." Richie's like, "That's all. What do you mind, gabagoo?" and then Dean goes, "Nah, man, look at her. You could fit that ass on a nickel." Which I don't know what the fuck that means, but
I don't know
more
what that
power
means
to you,
either.
brother. And then the pastor goes, "Really?" And he goes, "Sorry, father." He's like, "Yeah, I've known her since she was a little girl. You piece of shit."
Dude, that was so funny.
Oh my. Oh my.
Mm.
Horny Dean back at it again.
Bro, oh my. Okay, we get horny Sam though. Man's trying to pounce on Bella this season, bro.
Bro,
Come
that was
on.
so
Sam's,
Oh.
Sam's out here having wet dreams, bro.
Sam had two added to his harem, and there were two
Yeah.
important characters added to his harem. Not just side
Yeah.
chicks that show up for one episode. He got Bella added to his harem, and he got Ruby added to his harem.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ruby, aka bootleg Hillary Duff.
Damn.
You see it? You see it? Everyone else see it?
I see it. Yeah, no,
I
I
mean,
definitely get what you're saying.
I can see it.
That
Yeah.
sex dream about Bella. Episode 10 was scary, dude. I was like, getting of that, hey, Bobby, and then I was like, oh, Bobby, no.
Dude, the first thing I wrote down was Bobby is down. Bobby is down.
This is also one of my favorite episodes, actually. I love the one where they go into Bobby's head. I love anything with Bobby, but especially the backstories with Bobby and his wife and stuff. Like anytime they bring that up, I love it. But like when he's caught in a dream and stuff and they have to go in and save Bobby, that's so interesting to me. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah, dude, that was lit. Just that whole concept of like the dream stuff was super cool.
Inception?
Yeah, dude. That's
Actually,
exactly what it is. Because that's
Um,
where we also get what you guys were talking about earlier with Lisa coming back.
Yes.
yeah.
We also get a piece of possible foreshadowing, question mark, at the end of that episode with Dean seeing himself turn into a demon and him telling himself,
Yeah.
"This is what you're gonna become."
Yeah, dude, because he finds out he finds out tortured souls that are in hell turn into demons,
Yes, sir.
and he didn't know that, and he's not excited.
That is why I wrote down, and I couldn't remember why I wrote it down. My last note of that episode was Q, My Own Worst Enemy by Lit. And couldn't remember why I did that, and then
Yep.
now I remember, and it makes a lot more sense.
For the first little bit of this episode, I really thought they only got Lauren Cohen for this episode just for the Sam
Yeah.
sex scene.
Dude, same.
I was like, wow, imagine they brought you on set just to do that, and you're like, okay, I gotta go.
Facts.
They should have brought Richie back. He's like, I got the gabagool. He just comes in. It's like, Sam, can I get a piece of that?
Oh my god.
Richie.
I love that she walked in with that same attire on, and then Sam's like, "Oh my god, take it off!" And she starts taking it off. He's like, "Oh my god!" And then she has like a regular shirt on. He's like, "Fuck."
Bella's
But,
tricky, man. She's kind of horny too,
yeah.
dude. Not just Sam and Dean this season.
Dude, yeah.
She wanted
Bro.
Dean. Yeah.
Yep.
Hold on. I don't remember if I wrote it down or not, but like one of the episodes when she goes, "We should have angry sex after this." I was like,
that's the same episode I'm
"No!"
referring to.
That's what me and Reek are talking about. But going back to my own worst enemy, we got we got Gordon turning into a vamp.
Dude.
So
Oh.
Mans went full on Blade in that episode, right?
You get the karma coming back and hitting them.
Yeah,
Little
dude.
bitch.
That was wild. They're like, he's not just a vamp, he's a vamp hunter. It's like, that shit's dangerous. I'm like, damn, they right though. Like, that's the worst combo.
I love how Gordon was just too like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill myself because I can't be a vampire.
Yeah, that was pretty swag. Dude, that was hella funny on him, actually. It's like, my only goal is actually to kill Dean or make him a vampire, and then I'm just gonna off myself, so.
And then, got him instead.
Never got the chances.
Yeah.
Stupid. I ain't gonna let you get the chance.
But, I mean, Gordon was a shit character. Glad he's gone. Speaking of shit characters, we got the Ghost Facers back again. Tristan's
Yes.
favorite.
My
Ghost
favorite
Facers.
episode, dude.
What? Oh,
Dude, are you
This-
serious?
This episode was so good. I love this
Oh my
episode
God.
so much.
You would like this episode, actually.
Yeah, you loved it
This
when he was like
episode was
confessing his love
amazing.
to his boyfriend. He said, I
Damn.
loved you, and he's lied to him. He didn't love you.
This is just paranormal activity. That's what
So
this
it was hilarious.
It was funny.
They got the whole crew now. They're like, "Hey, bro, we'll even throw you in as special guests in this."
Dude, oh my God.
My favorite part of that episode
Ah.
was when him and the dude started sprawling and brawling because he said, "Are you fucking my sister?" And he goes, "No." He says, "Hey, bro, I need you to hold this." He's like, "Yeah, word." He holds it. He's like, "Ah!" They just hug and they're just slamming each other on the wall. That was a good time.
Hold on, in that.
Continue.
Oh, well, they did that. He gets his from the dude. He's like, "Oh, I won that, right?" He's like, "Yeah, I totally won that." All right, bro.
Bro, my favorite part's got to be the ending where they give him the corrupt file or whatever that just destroys itself, and then
The
they just start
EMP?
running off. Yeah, exactly. And they're in their car, and you just hear, "No, what the fuck?" Yeah, I love how they just fuck with the Ghost Facers.
They're like, "Dude,
Ghostface
we can get
Killo?
so many views on this." Dude, that Ghostfacer's theme song.
Oh my God.
I don't even remember it. I literally don't. But how to go? It go
It
like
was so-
Ghost Facer. Oh, just that one. The Ghost Facers.
Yeah.
Something about if you can't, he's like staying in the kitchen when others can't take the heat. I was like, bro. I was like, what is this
He said,
about?
"If you can't handle the heat of the gabagoo, get out of here." Richie's coming in. Bro, you know Richie had the. That was fucking delayed. Come on, I gotta hit that again. What has he got? What has he got? Huh?
Oh my God.
What?
We get it.
All right.
Oh my God. I'd say the last thing I want to kind of touch on before we get to the last episode, I'm sure you guys have more. Last thing I got is episode 15, the dude that just takes body parts from people to keep himself living.
Oh,
Like,
Dr. Frederick
dude.
Benito or whatever.
Dr. Doolittle. Yeah.
Dr.
That guy was
Doom.
wild.
Dr.
Doom. Yeah.
Doofenshmirtz?
Dude, he was wild, man. Yikes. He was trying to help Dean though. Dean kind of screwed him over.
He did. He said, "I
Yeah.
can give you immortality." Dean said, "I ain't no bitch."
He said, "You're in a coffin for the rest of your life." Dude, that okay. I don't that's, like, scary, dude. Imagine being immortal and just in a confined space for eternity by yourself, can't get out. That's dude, that's scary. You just
I
start
mean, don't you
slowly
remember
decomposing.
So you
remember
gotta be a
what's her
good guy
face
if you're immortal.
from the old guard just drowning every time she wakes up?
Yeah, but remember
Die.
the third movie she got out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right, you're right. But
We're gonna find out
I
her
mean,
origin
imagine
story.
Yeah,
hundreds and
no.
hundreds of times you just
Yeah,
wake up alive and then you drown.
yeah.
That's
That's
scary.
scary. That's hella
You would
scary.
only drown once though, because like your lungs don't empty.
That's true. You just be continually drowning.
You get used to it
That's
after like the first couple days.
You wake up, you're like, "Ah, shit, here we go again."
Oh shit, the water's still in my lungs.
Oh, man, alright.
So
Somebody
surprising.
save me. I don't know. That's why you don't fuck with immortality like that.
Yeah, immortality's great. You gotta be a good guy if you got immortality.
Yeah, well, even then, a bad guy can put you in a coffin or drown you for the rest of your life.
That's why you just gotta hide. Just keep moving. Get a new
put
name.
him in a coffin.
Keep living.
Just keep swimming.
What else you guys got for this season before I continue on to the
I just
last
had general Bella stuff and Ruby stuff. I thought Ruby's relationship with Sam was interesting. I forget personally. Because I don't remember how the plot line goes. I thought Ruby was gonna turn heel at the end, but she kind of did, but it wasn't Ruby. It was Lily. So it
Yeah.
was
Yep.
interesting because I was
I
trying to figure that out because I forget again. It's been years since I watched this show, so I'm trying to piece together everything. And
mhm.
I wasn't. I forgot that Lily takes her over at the end. But
Yeah.
before we get to that, Ruby is fun. I like the way she talks shit to Dean. She's one of the only
Yeah.
female
Yes,
characters
dude.
who Dean fucking hates up there with Bella.
Yeah,
But it took a while for Bella to get there, to be honest.
Yeah,
honestly.
well, and you know Dean would still bang her out.
No, not the end though.
Maybe not at the end, yeah.
I,
Well,
dude, I don't know, man. I feel like Ruby, yeah, I kind of felt how you felt. I thought she really turned heel. But I mean, obviously she didn't. I kind of forgot how this went as well, and I'll probably end up talking to you later about it. But yeah, that shit was kind of wild.
Okay, they said something in episode. Actually, I want to bring this up just because it's a little tidbit. It's really fast. Episode 5 was the fairy tale episode with the girl who's comatose.
yeah, the Brothers Grimm. I
In
love that
that
one.
episode, they bring up werewolves can only turn on the full moon. Last season, we had an episode with a werewolf who turned every night. Which one is
Yeah,
it?
yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know.
Because
I
Lily,
was kind of thinking the same
if that's
thing.
true, the last episode was irrelevant and lying. Because all
Right.
that lady would have to do was lock herself up on nights when it's going to be a full moon.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty much, which
I
is
don't really know.
stupid.
I
It was
I kind
dumb.
of got. I thought it was the full moon. I thought it was just a full moon, but yeah, like you said, that lady was turning every night, so that was kind of crazy. I don't know how that works.
I do like the Brothers Grimm stuff though. That stuff is entertaining to me. Have you guys ever seen the show Grimm?
I haven't seen Grimm, but I
I
heard it was actually decent.
I've seen tidbits.
I watched like the first 2 or 3 seasons, and then I just I didn't watch anymore. But like my parents were still watching.
It's still
I thought it was
on?
actually really good. No. There was 5 seasons. Um, and I mean part of the interest was that it was based in Portland. Um,
Yeah.
and so they actually did some shooting in Portland. So that was really cool. Um, but just the Brothers Grimm is like super cool to me. I enjoy
I think
the dark side of fairy tales.
me and Eli knew someone who tried out to be on Grimm and got fucking rejected.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, I'll talk to you about it afterwards.
Yeah. I say it does have my boy in it. I forgot his name. It's like I think it's Silas like Mitchell or something. I don't remember his name.
The
But he
black guy?
was no, he's like the dude with the crazy eyes.
Mm,
Um, he was in
Oh,
Prison Break. He was a psych patient in the Prison Break that so that's why I like that actor, but he's dope.
never mind. I'd probably realize who you're talking about if I saw, but
Yeah. Yeah, he
um
just got kind of weird eyes. That's how I know him by. But
Do that
I've watched.
sometimes.
Yeah,
Um,
is that on streaming services at all or no? Because I do want to
Actually, I
watch
think it's
that.
on Netflix.
Is it?
It has been. I don't know if it still is, but
Okay.
like it's been
So,
on. Um, I wanted to make some side notes real fast on your guys' comments about the boys' relationships with Bella and Ruby. Uh, in episode 6, when they had the pirate ship thing, and they were dealing with Bella again, as she was trying to screw the boys over continuously, and like Dean, she got one over on him at one point, and Dean just goes, "Can I shoot her?" And Sam goes, "Not in public." I was like, "Hey,
Because
hey,
yeah, she
I
got their
feel it."
car towed.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
And
dude,
and then they saved her, and she was like, "I still hate you guys." And I was
dude. Yeah, they still tried to save her all the time, but I mean, she got what she deserved.
She did.
yeah,
Right before she got it, episode 14. I just want. It's not. It's a very simple episode. The only important thing to me that came out of it was Dean still will follow his dad to any depths necessary because he got the phone
Mm-hmm.
call for him that said do this, and he said okay. And Sam's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
don't do that because that could be a trap. And he said, I don't care. And I was like, all
yeah.
right, Dean.
Yep.
yeah. Well, so it, other funny comment in that episode was when one of them was gonna go look for something. I don't remember who did what, but it was something about the little girl that died or whatever. Um, and they were gonna go look at it, and the other one goes, "Watch out for Chris Hansen." I was like, "Oh," I was like, "I
Dude,
know
It's
what
that
that
was
means
because
funny.
now."
it's because Sam was helping the teenage chick out whose mom was texting
Oh,
her and emailing her,
hmm
and he says, "Oh yeah, you're gonna go mess with jailbait," because he's basically calling him a pedophile. I was like, "Bruh,
Right.
Dean, chill out, brother." So
Dude.
the only other thing I took away from this episode was character development, and it was at the end, Dean finally broke and like he told Sam like I'm actually really scared, like I really don't want to die, like I'm really scared of hell. I don't know what it's gonna be down there. I don't want to die, but I've been trying to put on a facade because to be honest, I'm fucking spooked. Like,
Right, right.
I mean, how could you not be?
of course, but Dean the entire series has been the happy go lucky. I don't care about
Mhm.
anything. I'm gonna meme. I'm gonna try to bag chicks. I don't care. And now he's finally like, no, I'm scared. I'm getting really close now, and I'm actually spooked. I don't want to go. Let's do what we can.
Right, right.
Oh yeah, I don't blame him. Um, yeah, and then the only other comment I had about uh Ruby and the boys was episode 9 with the witch coven. Um, I'm not gonna say that was like a good episode. But it presented a little bit more, with Ruby and the boys when Ruby came to save them. And for some reason, this one demon was a little bit more powerful than some of the others. I don't get how we have like some of these demons on the same level. Like it was just another black eyed demon. Uh, but like she was more powerful. Um, so I don't exactly get how that happens.
She had the
But
spooky magic.
she did.
Yeah.
And Ruby got her ass beat.
And
Yep.
dude,
Dude.
she got fucked up, and then Dean pulled up with the fucking this Guantanamo Bay shanking, stabbed the
Yeah, dude. I wrote
fuck
that
out of
too.
her.
I wrote that too. I said Dean pulled out the prison shank in this episode, dude.
God dang, said pop, 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 bitch.
Oh,
That was
earlier,
so
and that's they were talking to the ladies, and they were like, blah blah blah. He's like, "I'm telling you, blah blah," and Dean goes, "And I'm telling you to shut up, bitch." I was like,
dude.
"Whoa."
I wrote that too. I said he put the Dwayne the Rock Johnson. He said, "I'm telling you to shut up, bitch." I'm like, oh my god.
He
I
did,
replayed it a few
bro.
times. That was literally quote for quote Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I was so lit, dude. He was emulating right there. Um, the only other note I have from that episode, and I don't know if you guys caught it, was when they were introducing themselves to one over like all the ladies. They were like, "Oh yeah, I'm Detective Bachman, and this is Detective Turner." Um, which of course is hilarious to me, because they were, Sam, love their talk and everything. So that was a very obvious reference to Bachman Turner Overdrive. Um, don't know if you
To what?
guys.
What'd you say to me?
That's the name of
What you just said?
Bachman Turner Overdrive.
I
Is that
don't
a
know what this
speed
is.
racer?
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, I figured it was gonna be like this. I
Is
figured
that a
I'd be the only
character
one who
from
thought that.
Astro Boy?
Oh my god.
Well, hey, man, look, we don't need to talk about Astro Boy. That movie sucked.
Yeah, you know it's like a
Okay,
50s cartoon though. Like
don't care. They tried to remake it. It was bad. Um, it was probably better back then. I would believe that. But that, growing up on some '80s music as well, that one got me, and I was like, hey, that's funny. Just the way they always try and choose different names that are based off of '80s things.
No, yeah.
I love it.
See, I actually hate this episode for one reason, and I'm sure you guys know why. Um, Having an uncommon last name, it's very fucking weird to me when somebody has that last name and is mentioned. I kind of just cringe up a little
Whoa,
bit.
do
I'm
you
like,
really want
ah,
to
Oh,
dox yourself, bro?
no, dude, I don't care at all. I was saying that's why I was bringing it up, so you guys don't have to. Um, dude, that's just kind of weird to me, man. Like, I'm like, it just like makes me like, ugh. I'm not used to it, so that's why I hate. I saw this episode was on there. I was like, "Fuck, it's gonna happen again." I was like, "God damn it!" I know exactly what happens.
So,
Anyway,
I want to hit the last two episodes because I don't think we've talked about episode 15, which is actually a pretty important episode because we find out why Bella is such a bitch. She took the cult. She took the cult to
Mhm.
try to cut a deal because she
Yep.
also fucked up into a Crossroads deal when she was 14. She took a deal to make her rich and I don't. They didn't explain it completely, but I assume what happened was she took the deal to make her rich, and then instead of making her rich, she killed her parents, which made her rich. You know what I mean? By through technicality, and so then she tried to pay it back. She couldn't. I assumed. I could be totally wrong on that.
See, I think you're right. I didn't really catch that. I honestly thought the deal was for her parents to come back, but I kind of forgot. So
oh, I thought the deal was for her parents to die so she could inherit the money.
See,
no,
That's
I know. I
nah,
know her parents
that's how I
died, so
took.
she got the money because that's explained in the episode. But I don't think she
right,
meant to actually kill them. I think she just wanted to be rich, and that was like
right,
like a
exactly.
genie trick. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like a genie's fuck with you. Like, oh, I want to be rich. Okay,
Hmm.
watch this.
Watch this.
Oh yeah,
Everybody you love is dead.
how soon before we get a genie in
We
Supernatural?
did.
Can't wait to find out.
We got a gin. Does
We
that
gotta do
count?
We had the
Jin.
gin.
That's the same
The
thing.
gin is different than the
That's
genie.
It's the
No,
same thing.
no,
Yes, it is
you
because
get all your
no,
wishes.
no,
no,
it
no,
Get all
is.
your
no.
Yes, it
Gins
wishes.
is
and
because
genies are so much different.
a genie is based on a Jin.
Right,
Like the Jin's the actual mythological form. That's why when we watched The Witcher, there was a
Right.
Jin in that too.
right.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. There's no genies. There's no fucking Aladdin in this bitch. Robin Williams is gonna
No,
come out
I
and do a tap dance for us. Like
No, Will Smith.
Will Smith ain't gonna come out looking blue. He said,
Yeah.
Oh,
"Ah,
Blue
that's
Man
hot."
Robin Williams.
No, because yeah, the premise is, the Jinn, like they kind of put you in a trance and feed off you, but they also give you all your wishes. So they obviously took that idea from it to make a genie because, you get these three wishes, but they come at a cost, basically. For the
Right.
most part. That's kind of how like the lore goes, I think. I don't think many genies are just nice people that just give you whatever you want, You rub a
Oh,
lamp, you get
definitely not.
exactly what you want. That's not how it works.
I mean, I believe the
Except
lore works is that the genies it's like a cycle. Like someone rubbed the lamp, did three wishes, then the genie gets out, and then you go in, and so it's a continuous cycle.
yeah. Yeah.
So that they believe that's how it works. That's why you only want to do two and not do the third one. Like is the meme.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Quick question. I made a note about Rufus. Because Rufus is the one who got them the info on Bella. I don't
Yeah.
remember who Rufus is.
Oh, he's the
He's on
black
block. He's
brother.
the black guy. He was in Lock and Key. That's that guy.
Yes, he was.
The
He was the principal
yeah. Or the English teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same guy?
Is it Stephen Williams? I forgot his name.
He's
Oh,
in
that. Oh,
he's in
yeah,
a
yeah,
lot of
yeah, yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
dope.
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He had he was the former hunter. Okay.
It's either
He
him,
liked the whiskey.
it's either
Yeah.
him or a dude who looks exactly like him that's in Creed 2. Creed 1,
I
my
don't
bad.
which Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've watched Creed 2 like 4 times. I've only seen Creed 1 once, so
In Creed 1, yeah,
anyway.
he's like Apollo Creed's Apollo Creed's
Yeah, I got
trainer's son.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
But episode 15 was important because we get Dean pulling up on Bella and doing he was the dom the situation. He grabbed her by the throat, was like, I'm gonna fucking murder you. Like Dean was not playing. He's like, I'm actually going to kill you today. And then he saw that she had the devil root or whatever. He said, "Oh, you're already dead. Let them get you so you can suffer. Goodbye."
Yeah. Yeah.
I honestly thought they were gonna have that angry sex she offered.
Tristan, you can't be this horned up when you're watching this show.
Come on, man.
She took their one weapon against demons and fucked them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's wild.
It's true.
If they did that, Sam and Dean would be the fucking dumbest characters ever.
Honest.
After all that, they're like, I still bang though.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey man, she was gonna die. He just wanted to say goodbye properly.
All right, so
Dean comes back and Sam's like, "How'd you lose your arm?" And he's like, "Well, Bella took it, but still beat though."
Yeah, still beat though. Oh man, yeah, the setup Dean had, like, I knew you're gonna swipe the ticket, bitch. That's not where we're at, bitch. I'm already gone, bitch.
That was so cool. Bella's like, please, just cries. She's like, Hellhound's after me. I needed you guys. And he's like, we could have helped you.
Yeah, you should have told us episode 2. I wish you said that.
Exactly. If she was just a good person, she'd be alive. But,
she was too busy trying to be a troll.
Mm-hmm.
They really are coming around to everybody this season, dude.
Yeah.
So we get episode 16, and it opens with the greatest song of all time.
Yeah.
Carry On, My Wayward Son. And that shit rules. Don't tell me you didn't hear it, because I told you what to do and you didn't listen to me.
Yep.
Honestly, I might have and then just forgot I did.
Oh no, that's half the things I say to you.
Yeah. Facts.
Because I told you that Netflix skips the recap automatically for you if you don't turn that shit off. So you have to rewind the episode to hear the Carry On My Wayward Son bit in the season finales.
It's only season finales, though.
Yes, sir. So I rewound it because I wanted to hear it and just see it. It's great every time. Especially because they get progressively longer each season.
Yeah, dude.
The recaps?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
Because there's more to recap.
Other seasons. Right. It's other seasons, too. You get 1 and 2 as well. And then just little things.
Next season, you'll get 3, 1, and 2. And then you'll get 4, 3, 1, and 2.
And 15 times you get saving people, hunting demons.
Dude, that shit rules every time.
Dude, it's so funny. God, dude, I want to talk about season 15, but I fucking can't. We need to get there.
We'll get there
until another 2 years from now.
Honestly, if we hit like an average of like 1 a month or so, we'll be done by like next June.
Next year.
Yeah.
But so this episode, honestly, for a finale, not a lot of cool shit happens this season.
Not at all.
Really, you get the Lilith stuff. Them trying to go kill Lilith, who's the chick from Ant Farm. If you watch the Disney Channel, throw it up. You see them trying to pull up on her. You see Dean Ray Rice the shit out of Ruby to get the knife.
My God.
So, I'm sick of you, bitch. Stop talking that shit. He said, suck my dick. And he punched her. He said, fuck you. Then they trapped her, took the knife. They said, it's a knife. And they went up, tried to pull up on Lilith. Lilith said, I ain't with the fuck shit. I ain't in that little girl body no more. I'm in Ruby body. And they said, oh, no. And then he got.
Yeah. Dude, I would say the only thing I wrote for this was I can't believe they made 12 more seasons with just Sam doing Sam shit.
I know, dude. I can't believe they killed Dean and he never came back.
Yeah, that shit's wild.
I was like, wow. That's impressive. Also, I forgot there's one more to Sam's harem. Lilith. Lilith gets added to Sam's harem. What do you mean? What? At the end, Lilith pins Sam on the wall with her little mental tricks, throws Dean on the table. She walks up to Sam and she kisses him. Remember?
Oh,
she
right.
starts making out. She's like, "We could be king and queen." And he's like, "No."
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Which again, an alternate timeline. I can't believe season 4 they teamed up. I can't believe Sam and Lilith teamed up to do the fusion dance and created one being.
I know. I can't believe that in season 4 it's just hell on earth because Sam's a bad guy and
Yeah.
Lilith's a bad guy, and they just destroy everything, and
I-
Dean's just in hell.
Yeah, I can't believe that Dean got angel wings and flew out of hell and then came to fight Sam, and then he learned the Super Saiyan 2 and he used the Kamehameha to kill Sam.
Oh my god.
I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe they really did a whole separate plotline for the other 12 seasons. Oh,
I
my.
can't believe it, dude. Every season's just Sam and Lilith just hunting demons and hunting people.
Hunting people, killing innocents, the family business.
Oh my god.
So yeah, we entered Dean Death number 1 / Winchester Brother Death number 2.
Well, wasn't Dean already dead? Because
We don't count that one.
Well, okay, but it counts because his dad had to make a deal for him.
Not that one. I thought you meant the other one, the one where he got shocked in the heart or whatever.
Oh no, that one's too lame.
Yeah, no, the lame
What?
that's lame, dude.
Speaking of, anyway.
Tristan, listen, we're on season 3, bud. You're gonna see these dudes. You know, it's just gonna happen. I mean, it's not though, because Dean's dead. He's never coming back.
Yeah, I would say you'll see Sam die a couple more times probably, but
Dean,
yeah,
he's
Dean's
not coming
gone.
back.
No, just get used to no more Dean.
Yeah, he's gone. I heard his contract was terminated after that episode.
Yeah, exactly. He was in Texas Walker Ranger before
Yeah, the reboot.
Texas Walker Ranger.
Yeah, before Jared Padalecki got that shit.
Ranger Texas Walker.
Walk in on Texas Rangers.
Oh my!
Texas Rangers don't get any walks, dude.
Really? What they got the boots for then? The fuck?
No, he's talking about the baseball team because you know he thinks we know that shit.
Hey
Listen
man,
here,
you
sir.
got it. Apparently, I was
just
kind
drink
of
a
shocked.
Steve Weiser. Look, bro, I just kick back, drink a Steve Weiser. I don't watch no baseball. That's a bitch's sport. I watch the boxing, the MMA, the professional grappling with the boys oiled up, humping each other like it's a fresh day out. Oh, hell yeah. Throw one up for the one time. All right.
Dude, curling and shuffleboarding are my two, but you know.
So yeah,
I am more of a biathlon guy.
Basically, it looked like Sam was showing a flash of God powers again at the end there. End of the season, because Lilith got shook and she said, I can't move him. He said, try me, bitch. You can't move me. I got telekinesis. I'm Professor X. And she said, I gotta go. And she just left. That was it. She said, I gotta go. Bye.
There's some things that are happening that I thought happened later, and there's some things that are happening later that I thought came earlier. Because man, there's some stuff that we haven't got to yet that I am shocked.
Samesies, actually. Samesies. So we wrap up season 3.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tristan. You got some thoughts? Thoughts?
Yeah. I mean, I have no thoughts. Ruby died. Is this gonna be a thing? I'm confused. Is
Tristan,
she gonna come back?
Here's the general rule for this show in most TV shows. If you don't watch them die, they're probably alive. And
well, you did watch her die.
We did watch her die, kind of.
Who, Ruby?
Yeah. To be fair, we didn't watch Bella die.
My case in point.
Okay.
It still stands. Until proven otherwise, she's probably alive.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, we don't know if Ruby's dead. She could just exercise out of the body.
For a show that says what's dead should stay dead, they don't really follow that rule at all.
There's a reason I have a counter for Winchester Brother deaths already.
Oh my god.
Because the first time you know, it's like, wow, dude, that's fucked up. How is Sam gonna go on?
Yeah.
And then, you know, there's 15 more seasons.
Yep. Every season's just crying. One of them dies. Oh, how am I gonna go on
Carry
without
on
you? It's like
my
you just
wayward gun. There'll be peace when you
Just
come back
wait a
from
minute.
purgatory again.
Yep.
Just like the fuck.
Yeah. Predictions from Tristan for what's about to happen.
Season 4 predictions.
I mean, we gonna get, you know, no Dean Sam for a little bit again, so that should be exciting because he was killing it. on Savage Mode Dean, or Sam, I guess. They're gonna cut to Dean suffering in hell a couple. And honest to goodness, I'm probably not gonna care until he finds a way out.
What
Like,
if
it's
they
just gonna be him just like screaming some more, and I'll be like, "Sorry, dude."
What if like they do that right and it's like Sam all alone? He's like, man, I hope Dean's doing okay. And we cut to Dean. He's just playing poker with like Satan. Like
Oh my god.
it's him, his dad, Satan, fucking a couple other people just playing poker with cigars in their
Dude.
mouth.
Bro, imagine if they introduced Satan in this show, bro. That'd be
Imagine if they
wild.
introduce Greek gods in the show.
Imagine if they introduced like,
Hades.
angels and shit.
Imagine Hades comes and he goes, I got this blades. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, bro, you already introduced pagan gods. Just let me in here. Like, fuck it. I want supernatural, but with like everything. I still gotta look up if that reboot's real or not. Like that I heard hearing about. Like
Reboot.
yeah,
really
the
hope
show
not,
just ended and they want to reboot it already. I was like, what the fuck?
Dude, oh my god.
You literally got
You
15
mean with
seasons.
Ben?
They got 15 seasons off the strength of Jensen and Jared.
Mhm.
Good fucking luck getting 15 from any other two people.
No way.
Good
No way.
luck.
Ben
dog.
back, and Dean's gonna be like, "It's the family business."
I'm pretty
Once
sure
again.
Jensen and Jared do not want to do this shit anymore. It's been like
I
20
really
years.
doubt it, man. I mean, they get paid, so whatever.
I don't
mean,
think
like,
they're
you know, some
hunting for a
actors
check that bad.
some actors do it for like the artistic value and like, you know, it's like if you played like the same, like you made the same song for 15 years and you're like, fuck, I want to make it something different.
Yeah. I mean, I saw like an interview with one of them. I'm not going to say who it is. It may be a character that's introduced later. And he's like watching and he's like super um into like some of the characters and he's like, "Oh shit, that's actually me." It was actually really funny.
That
But
actually is pretty funny.
maybe Cass for Reek.
I
I'm
assume.
not spoiling anything, so yeah.
So yeah, man, season 3 is it was the shortest season by far. The only
yeah.
season that's less than 20, I believe.
I think so.
We got a 16er. I would say in general, the outside of a couple episodes is one of the weaker seasons, but it was still very good. Early seasons, let me correct myself. One of the weaker early seasons.
Okay.
And by early I mean under 7. Because I think
Yeah.
7 and up is a whole
Okay.
different series, in my opinion.
See, I feel like it's like 5 and up, but
Well, we'll see. I don't remember because again, I don't know what's going on right now anymore.
right. No, I agree with
Like
you.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm like, I thought this happened 6 years from now. I thought that
See,
happened like
yeah.
2 days ago. I don't even know what's happening no more.
See, how I break it down, it's like 1 to 5 and then like 6 to 10 and then like, 11
Everything
to
else.
15. Yeah. So, I would say I'll just throw out my rating. Honestly, it is a weaker season for me with the actual plot line of it, like the main overarching plot. But I thought the individual episodes were really good, so I'm probably gonna give this one a 9. Just because it has my favorite episode and some very very strong episodes for me. So
T-Wax?
Yeah, I agree. This season was not as strong. I don't even think it has anything to do with the fact that there was less episodes. I feel as if the overarching plot in this season was not as good as the last two. I would still probably give it like an 8. Of course, there's still all kinds of stuff to enjoy in the show, and there was obviously a couple episodes that I had a great time with. Ghost Facers. I mean, that killed me. But yeah, I would give this season like a solid 8. On the T-Max scale.
I completely agree that this season was an 8. It has some very good moments. It has some good highs. I think this season's a very connector season because really the whole point of the season was the introduction of Lilith, which is like
right.
upsetting because it's like, holy shit, you even watch 16 episodes for an introduction to a character
Right.
that's probably gonna have to be fought in a season from now instead of right now. So that's kind of frustrating. But aside from that, the individual episodes were actually some really good ones in there. Like I said, the Nazi Zombies episode, Big G Dub, some of the other ones in there with Ruby and Bella were good. So I think there's some good stuff here. I just think that the overarching plotline kind of hurt it. But again, Supernatural is a show which you watch episode by episode. You know, the overarching plot, to be honest, isn't as big of a deal, but it's just there for people to, pay attention to. So,
Right.
8.
See, I felt this show does a good job with that too, because I never watched the show like originally, like in order. I just kind of like saw it on TV, so I watched episode here and there, which I thought was actually kind of cool because I was able to kind of watch it wherever, and there was an overarching arcing plot, but it didn't really matter. So like one of the first episode I ever watched was in like I think like season 5 or something, and it just didn't matter. You know, it was just interesting. So I think the overarching plot is just kind of to for the people that do want to binge it, you know. So
I do agree. And we are the binge boys, so that makes sense, right?
I think so.
Any comments, questions, or concerns before we wrap it up for today, boys? Are we good?
I'm
yeah.
chilling.
All right. So, thank you for joining us Christmas or whenever you guys are listening to this. It comes out on Christmas, so if you're listening to release day Christmas, listen to it sometime in the future. Don't know. It could be a year, could be 5 years, could be 10 years. We could be dead by now and you're listening to this episode for some reason. We'll, never know.
Yeah.
But we would like to thank you for joining us. Our year's about to wrap up. We got one more episode for the year, guys. Just our year-end award show.
That's crazy.
The first annual Bingies. The Bingies coming up. And then we'll start the new year hot with Manda and Cobra. But we've told you guys this like 72 times the last 3 episodes. So I'll be real quick with it. Join us on the next upcoming Monday where we talk about our cool shows and the awards. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter to see the nominees. We'll post those every day for each award. And yeah, we're gonna have a real good time going into 2021. So enjoy. But before we take off today, we gotta remind you guys who we are. And with you today, my name was Enrique.
Again, Merry Christmas. My name's Eli.
And my name is Tristan. Y'all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And remember, Sam isn't actually a pedophile.